Victor Ogunbiyi is a results-oriented chief marketing executive with 7 years of experience with a focus on digital marketing, Web3, and community building in using effective marketing solutions to drive sales growth and boost client brand equity. This includes identifying target audiences, developing marketing messages and materials, besides selecting marketing channels that are most likely to reach their target audience. And he is also experienced in working on blockchain and metaverse ecosystems, has a proven track record of success in building and growing communities, developing marketing strategies, and managing brands. He specializes in project implementation, management, building community, token economics, and marketing. Let's talk to him on revolutionizing education in emerging countries through AI-backed EdTech built on the blockchain. Interesting topic, isn't it? So, this is the Guiding Voice podcast series, the Guiding Voice for a Better Future. Friends, I am your host Navin Samala, just a fellow professional on a mission to make the world a better place to live. And through the Guiding Voice, we drive conversations that matter, conversations that add value to your life and to your career. So, this is a global podcast wherein we feature speakers from across different countries, like we have Victor in today's episode. And thank you so much for joining me, Victor. Hearty welcome to the Guiding Voice. Super thrilled to have you here.
Awesome. It's my pleasure to be here with you, Navin. Thank you so much for having me.
Sure. So, Victor, I started hosting speakers from different countries just to understand their culture, understand their perspectives, and probably you can share where you are coming from with our audience and a little bit about your culture.
Well, Victor is a Nigerian. I am in Nigeria, and I was born in the western part of Africa, which is Nigeria. And the culture here it's quite rich. The community is rich in culture, and it's a friendly place to be for expats visiting and for business people visiting the country, or for tourists. It's just Nigeria. It's an awesome place to be, and we are the giant of Africa, like they say. So yeah.
Wonderful. So I think you are the first Nigerian guest on this show, and you will be remembered forever. So wonderful. So Victor, now let's talk about the top 3 things that have attributed to your success so far. You have turned into an entrepreneur, building tech platforms using latest technologies, and also so far, what has contributed to your success?
It has just been my vision. My vision. A man without a vision is a man without no direction at all. So number one thing has contributed to my success, it's my vision.
Okay.
Number 2, I would say it's my passion to actually go into the vision and make sure it comes to life. It goes beyond just having an idea. It's all about bringing about your vision and having this grit to make sure there's a right passion that is enough to execute that vision. And the third thing that actually led me this far is being in the right set of people at the right time. Because beyond the vision, beyond the passion, the right community, the right team also goes a long way. So once you have the right team that are ready to aid your vision, and as a set man, you have the right passion to aid your vision. The sky is not even the limit. The limit is beyond the stars.
Wow. Sky is not the limit, and the limit is beyond the stars. I love the 3 points that you mentioned: vision, passion, and having right set of people around you at the right time. Wonderful. And after you started your entrepreneurial journey, what are the toughest lessons that you have learned, Victor?
Well, if I say it has been easy, I'll be lying. It's not really easy, but like I said, my unique selling points as an entrepreneur, as a tech futurist, it has guided me to face a lot of hurdles. Different people with their voices and different hurdles along the way. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't have that done. Take for example, in the Western world in Nigeria, before people started to adapt to high technology, it takes time. And before you can try to convince the community, the market, you have to, you need to show them that yes, they need to be convinced. So the community itself, it's a order on its own. But we are adapting to these technologies, and it's kind of aiding my work and everything we're doing. So yes, the community, we need to. It's like a kind of it's it's a lesson that we need to understand, that we need to engage our community, and we need to sensitize them and make them understand that yes, this solution is meant for you, and it's gonna get us a long way.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Then let's talk about the core of today's topic, the artificial intelligence, right? So, in your opinion, how is artificial intelligence revolutionizing the industry in general?
Well, the big answer is yes. because even though there might be some threats, but the truth is just 10% threats. If you whatever you want to do in life, it depends on your art, your kind of mindset. Why are you doing such things? So I believe with the aid of artificial intelligence, it has been a positive advent to everyone, to every economy all over the world. So I think it is a yes for me. It is revolutionizing the industry, the EdTech industry, the health tech industry, the property tech. A lot of people they're emerging into Web3 with the use case of artificial intelligence. So if 10% of the world-class economy are using it for a wrong motive and 90% are using it for the right motive, it's a win-win game. So I think it's a yes for me. I stand with artificial intelligence to revolutionize and revamp the whole society and the world as a whole.
Yeah, indeed, it is currently being used for right motive, but as you pointed out, in case if it is used for wrong motive, I think disasters will happen. So I think government will come up with some regulations, and there should be some central governing body around usage of artificial intelligence, so which has to be central theme. Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. And Victor, let's talk about these AI-backed EdTech projects, right? How are they changing the face of education in emerging countries? Like, how is it happening in Nigeria?
Well, it's. I just want to say I'm glad. I'm glad it's so great to be alive at this moment, because what we couldn't do, what we couldn't achieve in education in the past years, now with artificial intelligence, we can achieve them right now. A lot of people do not have access to education, and education should be accessible even to the folks in emerging countries, to the folks in Nigeria, in Cuba, in Singapore, and the likes. They should be able to access quality education. And with the case of AI coming into play, that's why I said the positive aspect is so good. Take, for example, I'm building a startup. It's called Dawn. And what in Dawn, we are actually bridging a lot of barriers in Dawn. One key barrier we are bringing is language barrier. Some people cannot have access to education because they don't understand English. And with the use of AI, we can transcribe courses in localized language, and everybody can access education. They can access in-demand courses, and they can learn at their own pace. Another example of AI, how it's backing up education, is someone that has a disability, someone that has some kind of dyslexia, someone that cannot read and learn at the right pace. With AI deep tech technologies, we can provide platforms that are dyslexia friendly. So even if you have dyslexia or you have autism, you should be able to communicate and feel among, have a sense of belonging in this educational system. So I think AI is revamping the educational system and even all other industry as a whole.
Oh yeah, you brought very important points, like irrespective of physical hearing impairment and somebody with autism, dyslexia, everybody should be able to learn things. And one other thing is language barrier has to be removed, and which is being supported by AI. It is helping translate the content from English to local language. I think this is so important. Now let's talk about the benefits of these innovative projects, other than the benefits that this hearing impaired or people with disabilities. Are there any other significant benefits that you are seeing?
Yes, definitely. Well, I think now everything is changing, and we can now incentivize learners. As they are learning, they are earning. and we are bringing them into the ecosystem. Take, for example, the traditional way of learning okay, let me use Nigeria and the Western world for an example. And the traditional way of learning, whenever you are trying to round up with your university stage, what they do is that you with some team, you have a project. Once you have a project, you work on this project and you give feedback to your supervisors, and it ends there. But we're trying to do something different with Web3, with AI. You should be able to come on this platform like Dawn, and you should be able to build your projects on our platform. And you should be, as you are building, you are earning, and we are building on our DAO, and our community also have opportunity to invest in your project. So as a student, you become a project owner. So it's not like you're finishing from school and you're just staying at home, have nothing to do. No, that sucks. So we're trying to change all those stuff. So I think that's a huge benefit to each and every of the students.
Yeah. Wonderful. And now let's talk about the Web3, right? How the Web3 can be leveraged by educational institutions.
Yeah. Well, you see, a lot of things are happening right now, and I think take for example, Dawn is a very good use case for everything we are talking about today. Now, Dawn is not going to go beyond just being a Web3 platform. We are going to associate with these contemporary universities, learning owners and ops. We go to them and we let them know that, okay, this is how we want to do it. This is Web3. This is the advantage of Web3. And we partner with them. We're not asking them to say, but we're not saying bye-bye to them, or you guys close up your school, come into Web3. No. But it's like I said, the Web3 space is not about competition. It's about complementing each other. We want to complement traditional ways of doing things. So we talk to them and we say, okay, you guys come on board, let us partner. Let your learners, let your students in the university, let them come on board with our platform. And once they come on board with our platform, we can incentivize them. We can incentivize the partnering school, the traditional partnering school. So I think with this Web3, it's going to change a lot of things. Before you know it, these schools will start adopting a lot of Web3 use cases. And there's a win-win game for everybody.
Yeah. Wonderful. So now let's talk about the startup ecosystem in Nigeria. Like, how are there any special policies framed by the government to support startups, and how is the startup ecosystem thriving there?
You see, what I'll say about that is, even the government now, they are adapting into Web3 startup. I mean, last 2 weeks, the Nigerian government invested huge billions of dollars. They are ready to put it in Web3 startup, huge billions of dollars, and they are out there to put it in Web3 startup. Why? Because they've seen the future, that the future is tech, future is Web3, the future is AI, and every countries are working towards this. And Nigerians do not want to be at the back end of all this progress. I mean, a lot of emerging countries are adapting Web3, and the policy is so favoring us, because even the government, they want to be part of this world we are building. Yeah. So that's so it's favorable. It is.
Wonderful. And how is the talent? Like, are you able to get some tech talent if you're hiring somebody? Are they enough trained to work on latest technologies and all?
Yes, they are. Okay. Yes, they are.
Super. All right. So, fabulous conversation so far, Victor. Let's add some spice to the episode. I'm going to ask you a few interesting rapid fire questions if you're ready.
Awesome. Let's go for it.
I love the spirit. Let's get ahead. And here comes my first question. What is one gigantic billboard anywhere with anything on it? What would it say? If you could have one, I'll repeat the question. If you could have one gigantic billboard anywhere with anything on it, what would it say?
So simple. Dawn, a new beginning. Let's create a new beginning. Yes, that's just it.
All right. Wonderful. I loved it. And next comes the invisibility versus super strength. Which one would you put?
That's a tricky question. Yeah. I'd choose super strength. I don't want to be invisible, and I can't help anybody. I'll choose super strength.
Okay. And what would you do after gaining that super strength?
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna save the world from crisis.
Good. I loved it. Now, can you describe yourself in just one word?
Well, Victor is just superb. I'm superb, and
Super.
I have a heart for everybody. It's just it.
Nice. Very nice. And what is the weirdest thing that you have ever eaten?
Okay. Well, so far so good. I'm not sure I've eaten any weirdest thing because apparently every food we have here in Africa, it's nice. So I've not come across any weirdest thing.
Okay. So you didn't travel to China or some other country in case if you
Well,
had.
I actually went to. I mean, there's part of the country I went there. I mean, okay. Let me put it this way. I'm a foodie. I
Okay.
love good food. I love healthy and good foods. So whatever seems weird, I would want to try it. Oh, bring it. Let me try it. Let me try it. So yes, I've had some weird. Yeah.
Okay. And here comes my next one. What is one wish you would ask a genie or a god?
Okay. Just one wish.
Yeah.
I want a new beginning for everyone.
New beginning.
Yeah.
Any specific reason like why you want a new beginning as such?
Well, a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. I mean, everybody obviously needs a fresh start. We all need a fresh start in one way or the other. A fresh start in our lives, education, finances, and family, friends. So yeah, that's just it.
Gotcha. All right. So let me fire the last bullet out of rapid fire. What is one electronic gadget that you'd like to see or invent yourself?
So yes, I would love to see a time travel machine.
Time travel.
Yeah.
Okay, many of my guests are looking for time travel. I think we need to invent a time machine. Come on, guys, whoever is listening or watching this episode, go ahead and invent a time machine. We have our first customer in Nigeria here.
Yeah.
Great, Victor. And that was a great rapid fire. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now let's flip back to the mainstream. And here comes my next one. What will be your one piece of advice to youngsters?
All right. Well, one piece of advice would be that don't stop. Whatever you're doing, don't stop. Create, keep pushing, and you will have a new beginning.
Don't stop, keep pushing, and have a new beginning. Awesome. And how has been your experience being hosted on my podcast, The Guiding Voice?
No, it's awesome. I feel like I feel like I'm with you right now. I always with you. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, even I enjoyed. In fact, yeah, I loved every part of our conversation. So, Victor, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for your time and all the insights that you have shared. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye. So, folks, that was our episode with Victor Ogunbiyi. And he shared a lot of wonderful insights about startup ecosystem in Nigeria and how AI is revolutionizing the industry, how AI is revolutionizing the EdTech platform, and many more. And before we move into the trivia section, here's the request to you. Please subscribe to us in case if you haven't done already. And also, if you are listening to this episode on Apple or Spotify, I request you to follow the episode and also share your rating and review if possible. Also, if you have loved this episode and found the conversation useful, do not hesitate to share with at least 3 of your friends or colleagues who can benefit from the guiding voice. Thank you so much in advance. Now, let's hop into the trivia segment. So, today's trivia is about artificial intelligence. In fact, Victor has spoken about AI should be used with positive motive and we should not let people use it with negative or wrong intentions. So today I would like to talk about what could be the wrong things that are possible. In the wrong hands, AI could be used for destruction. And many tech industry leaders have raised concerns about the future of artificial intelligence. Even Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has warned on multiple occasions that AI may be dangerous for humanity. And we should always use AI for the advancement of humanity and provide checks and balances to prevent the use of AI for destruction. There are many examples, and one of the most significant AI scandals is the Cambridge Analytica's use of AI way back in 2016. And they use AI to automatically place social media ads after reviewing the user's social media feed to persuade the user with resonating ad content, which is harvested from the user's feed data. Sounds scary, isn't it? Likewise, if you have come across any positive as well as negative intentions of utilizing artificial intelligence, please share with me on social media platform, or if you're watching this episode on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And friends, do not forget to share your topic recommendations and guest speaker suggestions through social media or email me at theguidingvoiceforyou@gmail.com. I'm your host, Navin Samala, just a fellow professional and a passionate learner on a mission to make the world a better place to live through the conversations that matter and conversations that add value to your life and to your career. Until next time, bye bye. See you all in the next episode with another wonderful guest.